So, another one. Today, this one is from a video game. One of my favorite, if not my favorite video game series, Dark Souls. Great game. Now, I'm sharing this song, this music. I keep calling them songs, but I don't know if that's right. I don't know if you can call them songs if there's no singing. I don't know how it goes. What do you call them? Music pieces? Maybe I'll just call them. This piece right here I'm about to share with you. I think that sounds better. This piece I'm about to share with you, Dark Souls fans know it. Those of you that don't like hard video games, have never played a Dark Souls game in your life or a Soulsborne game in your whole life, FromSoftware game, you won't know this music that I'm about to play for you. This is one of my favorite pieces from the Dark Souls series. This is the fight with Pontiff Sulyvahn. This is his theme song. Now, those of you that haven't played this game, let me put you in that picture of what this boss fight looks like, okay? So you walk in the fog. That's how these FromSoftware games are. When you go into a boss fight, you're going through a fog. So you're going through a fog door, and in this fight, you're in this church. There's pews on both sides, and you see some type of tall figure all the way on the other side of the church. And he's just standing there staring at you, okay? And he will not start to attack you until you walk up to him. And then you see his swords light up, and then it's all over. I don't remember how long this fight took me, but if you know FromSoftware games, you know that they're hard, and these fights take time for those that aren't experts like me. I'm not an expert at these games, so these fights take a long time. And there's gonna be more of these pieces that I share with you that I just find amazing. This is one of them. This is probably my favorite. This is probably my favorite piece out of all the FromSoftware games. I gotta just say it straight up. And like I said, I'll be sharing more of them, so stay tuned for those. Let me know what you think. What is your favorite top 5? If you want to tell me your top 5 favorite pieces from the FromSoftware games, the boss fights. And the thing I love about this game, before I get into the music, the thing I love about these games, right, is that there's no music when you're, traversing the terrain around you, no fighting all these monsters and stuff. There's no music except for when you get to the boss fight. That just makes it, for me, it makes it more epic. That there's no music throughout the whole game, and then you get hit with a great piece of music when you get to the boss fight. Now, Elden Ring was different. It's open world. There's going to be music all over the place, but the Elden Ring music was also fantastic. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. Let's just get into this because it's epic. It's about 5 minutes and 14 seconds. This is from Dark Souls 3, original soundtrack, Pontiff Sulyvahn theme song. And it starts off slow, just like the other ones that I share with you. It starts off slow, but it ends with a bang. I gotta start that part over again. Listen to the singing here. This is amazing. Like I said, I'm gonna put you there, okay? You walk through the fog door, and you're in this church. That as soon as you walk in, this music starts, and there's a figure up on the top, just staring at you, just staring. So you're face to face with this dude, and he's just standing there still, and the fight hasn't even started yet. And as soon as you walk into church, this is the music that plays. It's epic. It's epic. Oh, by the way, this is the dude. This is the dude that you're fighting in that room, and he's the one that's staring at you from the other side of the church. Starting it over. Oh man, listen to those string instruments in the background. That's just I'm started over one more time and that's it, all right? But listen to the singing and then the string instruments in the background. Man, the composer is just fantastic. I forget the name of the composer. I apologize, but she needs credit. I'm going to look it up. Matoi Sakuraba and Yuka Kitamura. I'm sure I'm butchering those names. I apologize. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. I'm sorry for... I tell you, man, this is the music that I love to listen to when I'm working out. And I'm going to pause it just to give you my explanation of why I like it so much. This boss is hard, like I said. So you're just trying to avoid his swings, and it's hard. It's really hard. So you're just fighting this dude while his music is playing, and he's whooping your behind. Seriously, well he whooped mine a bunch of times. So many levels of goodness in this music. It's so many. And it gets better. It gets better. Wait till phase 2. Like, all these bosses have a phase 1 and a phase 2. You'll know when phase 2 kicks in, when the music changes. When you hear the music change, you'll know, okay, that's when phase 2. That's when he's no longer a joke, and he's just gonna just have all these different move sets now, and he's just gonna destroy you with 2 hits. You'll know when it kicks in. Phase 2. For those of you that haven't played Dark Souls 3, this is where he can multiply himself now. This is phase 2, if you haven't noticed. by the music change. Phase 2, he's stronger, he's faster, he has different moveset, and he can multiply. So you have to choose which one you want to hit. Do you want to go for the one that's not going to kill the boss so you can focus on damaging the actual boss, or do you want to just try to hit the main boss and kill him before the other figure kills you? It's a great boss fight. Great music. I'm going to rewind it just when phase 2 kicks in. It gets better. Part right here, this part. This is where it gets insane right here. Imagine playing a game that has no music until you get to the boss, the final fight in that area, and this is the music. It just makes it all worth the wait. You're not hit with the same music throughout your travels, and then you're hit with something like this that just hits so hard. This music hits so hard, man. Rewind. You gotta have surround sound when you play these games too. You gotta have a room where you can have the sound blasting without disturbing anybody around you. It just immerses you in the boss fight. Having the surround sound, big screen TV, and just enjoying the fight, no matter how hard the fight is. Eventually, you're gonna beat it, and you're gonna be so satisfied in the end. That's why I love these. I love these FromSoftware games. And see the smile on my face now? This is not the smile that I have when I'm fighting this boss. Trust me, it is not the smile that I have when I'm fighting this boss. It is a straight look, an intense look, and I can't blink because in these games, if you blink, you could get hit and die. That's how tough these games are. So there's no blinking during these boss fights. It's just an intense stare to make sure you dodge at the right time. And you make sure that you do as much damage as you can when you have that opportunity. this part right here. This part coming up right here is so good. Ooh. You have no more flasks left. One hit's going to kill you, but one hit is also going to kill him. You have an opening. Do you go for it? Do you try to hit him before he hits you? Or do you wait? Me, I don't have the patience. So I would try to run up and try to hit him before he has an opportunity to hit me, and most likely I would die in that situation. I've done it a lot of times. I used to stream on Twitch, and there's a lot of clips of me dying when I had one more hit to go against the boss, and the patience just left me, and I died. And that music will keep playing. It'll keep playing over and over. It doesn't matter how long the boss fight takes. That music will play over and over again. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. That's amazing. I love that boss fight. I love that music. We'll be getting into more Dark Souls boss fight music and just other epic music from video games, from movies, from trailers, from animes. If you have any suggestions of things that you want me to react to, things that you think I would like, let me know in the comments below. I will put it on the list. All right, let me know what you thought of this. Is this your first time hearing this piece of music? What's your top 5 favorite FromSoftware boss fight themes? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching. I love you. I will see you tomorrow for another epic music review. Have a good night.